Today the Bills are gonna play the Carolina Panthers. So the Panthers won their last game and the Bills lost after their offense struggled very heavily. So the Bills kick off and Christian McCaffrey is returning, and Christian McCaffrey gets tackled at the 29-yard line. So Cam Newton's on the field, and the running back is Jonathan Stewart. So Cam Newton gets the ball, passes to Greg Olsen, who is wide open. And Greg Olsen gets a first down, and he gets 24 yards. Cam Newton hands the ball off to Jonathan Stewart, who stiff arms. Lawrence Alexander breaks another tackle, and now he's off to the races. And he gets a touchdown. So now the Panthers are lined up for the PAT. Ball is snapped, and the PAT is good. So the score is 7-0 Panthers. So the Bills come out in a I formation. Tyrod Taylor hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy, who gains 5 yards on the play. The Bills run again, and LaShawn McCoy gets stopped. So now it's 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills come out in gun formation, and the ball is snapped. Tyrod Taylor sees some running room. He runs for the first down, and he slides at the 37-yard line. So Tyrod Taylor finds the open space, and he runs through it.
He's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do?
Now the ball snapped. Sean McCoy gets the handoff, and he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. So now the Bills come out in a strong formation. Tyrod Taylor gets the ball, passes to Charles Clay, and they get a first down. So now the ball's on the 47-yard line, and the Buffalo Bills are looking pretty good on the offense. LaShawn McCoy gets the handoff, and he gets tackled by Luke Kuechly for a minimal gain. So now it's 3rd and 5 for the Bills. Tyrod Taylor runs a play action, passes it to Patrick DeMarco, who trucks a defender, and he gains a first down. So this Bills offense looks very different from the one last week. Matthew in motion. Tyrod Taylor tosses the ball to LaShawn McCoy, who gets a good block, and he jumps over the defender, and he's tackled at the 16-yard line. Tyrod Taylor gets the ball, passes it to Patrick DeMarco, who fights to the 7-yard line. So now it's 3rd and 1 for the Bills.
Catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a
The Bills come out in a gun formation. Tyrod Taylor hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy, who gets hit hard, and now it's 4th and 1 for the Bills. And the Bills will take the 3 points. So Stephen Hoshka kicks it, and it is good. So now the score is 3-7, Panthers. Stephen Hoshka for the kickoff. The ball is up, And Christian McCaffrey's going to return it. Christian McCaffrey gets stopped at the 29-yard line. Panthers go back on the field. Cam Newton under center. Greg Olsen in motion. Ball is snapped, given to Jonathan Stewart, who gets tackled, and he is stopped. Cam Newton under center again. Ball is snapped. Jonathan Stewart gets the handoff, and he only gets a 2-yard gain. So the Panthers go in gun formation. Cam Newton gets the ball. And Preston Brown goes in for his sack. Preston Brown sacks Cam Newton, and now it's 4th and 15, and the Panthers have to punt. And it seemed like Preston Brown didn't follow his coverage assignment, but he makes the play. Tre'Davious White, he gets the punt, goes to his left, jukes out a defender, and he gains a lot of yards, about 40 yards on the return. So now the Bills start at the 40-yard line after a great return by Tre'Davious White. So the Bills are in a I formation. They hand the ball off to LaShawn McCoy, who gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. So the Bills are back on the field. And the score is 3-7 Panthers. Tyler Taylor gets the snap, passes to Charles Clay, and Charles Clay gains a few yards. So now it's 3rd and 6. The Bills run a screen. Sean McCoy gets the ball, and he gains a 1st down. And he tries to juke out a defender, but he gets tackled. So now the Bills, they converted the 3rd down, and it's 1st and 10. Tyler Taylor hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy, who breaks the tackle, and he almost got the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and 1 for the Bills.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Tyler Taylor gets the ball, and he throws an interception. Mario Addison with the interception. It looked like Tyler Taylor didn't really read the defense right. And for that, the Panthers made him pay. So now the Panthers get the ball back at the 34-yard line. And Cam Newton has a ball up to Jonathan Stewart, who gets stopped shortly. Cam Newton has the ball up to Jonathan Stewart, finds an open hole. He jukes the defender, and he gets taken down at the 48-yard line. So far, Jonathan Stewart has been looking pretty good in this game, with Christian McCaffrey just being the return man. So now it's 1st and 10. Panthers come out in I formation. Cam Newton has the ball up to Jonathan Stewart, and Jonathan Stewart fights his way to the 45-yard line. So now it's 2nd and 3. Cam Newton has the ball off to Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart breaks the tackle, but he is tackled by Preston Brown. And he gains the 1st down. That Tyler Taylor mistake has become pretty costly. Now Cam Newton has the ball up to Jonathan Stewart, who cuts, and he runs into Preston Brown. Now it's 2nd and 8.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Cam Newton in the shotgun gives the ball to Jonathan Stewart, who has an open hole, but Micah Hyde tackles him. So now it's 3rd and 4, and the Panthers are on the 35-yard line. Cam Newton in the shotgun gets the ball, and they run a halfback draw with Jonathan Stewart, and he gains the 1st down. So far, Jonathan Stewart has been doing very good against this Bills defense, and the Bills defense can't seem to find a way to stop him. Cam Newton has the ball off to Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart gets tackled, and Jonathan Stewart appears to be injured on the field. It looks like an arm injury. So now the Panthers' 1st-round pick, Christian McCaffrey's on the field. Cam Newton went to play action. Receiver screen, and another injury. Someone else got injured on the field and can't seem to see who. So after that very bad throw by Cam Newton, it's now 3rd and 8. Cam Newton rolls out, passes a wide open Greg Olsen, who falls out of bounds. And now it's 4th and 4 for the Panthers, and they're going to kick the field goal.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind.
The kick is up, and it is good. Now the score is 10-3, Carolina. So Kyle Williams was injured, and he's not going to be able to play for the rest of the game. Philly Brown gets the ball, rolls to his right, and he brings the ball to the 31-yard line. So the Bills' offense is on the field, and they're in the I formation. They run a dive. LaShawn McCoy runs out, and he gains 7 yards. So the Bills in the I formation again. Tosses it to LaShawn McCoy, who jukes out a defender, and he gains a 1st down. The Bills come out in a strong formation. They run a stretch play. LaShawn McCoy gets the handoff, and he fights to the 47-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now,
Tyler Taylor fakes the handoff to play action, and he gets sacked by Mario Addison. So now it's 3rd and 13 for the Buffalo Bills, and there's only 2 minutes on the clock. So the Bills go in an empty formation. Tyler Taylor gets the ball. There's a blitz. Passes to Charles Clay, who's wide open. Charles Clay, he gets down to the 26-yard line, but there's an injury on the field. And it looks like might have been a Panthers injury. Tyler Taylor gets the ball, passes it to Philly Brown, who runs out and gains 6 yards on the play. So now the Buffalo Bills are in the red zone. Tyler Taylor gets the ball. He runs out and he gets tackled. So he tried to run the read option, but he gets stopped. Tyler Taylor gets a snap. He rolls out, and he runs, and he tries to fight for the 1st down, and he gets the 1st down. So now the Bills are in hurry-up mode. Tyler Taylor in the shotgun hands it off to LaShawn McCoy, and Luke Kuechly tackles LaShawn McCoy. for a minimal gain. Tyler Taylor gets the ball, rolls out, tries to find someone open, but he can't, and he runs to the sideline. And there's a flag on the play. And the flag is on the Panthers. And that flag will give the Bills a first down. So now the Bills, they have a chance to score. So the Bills go out in a strong formation. Tyler Taylor fakes a handoff. He passes it, and the ball sails out of bounds. It looked like it was intended for Charles Clay, but the pass wasn't very good. So now the Bills are in a gun formation. Tyler Taylor gets a snap, and he runs, and he fights to the 2-yard line. And Tyler Taylor got the touchdown. So the Bills kick the PAT, and it's good. So the score is 10-10, tie. Cam Newton has the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. And the Panthers call a timeout. So the Bills go in a dime formation. Cam Newton passes to Devin Funches, who gets tackled. So now there's 3 seconds on the clock. And the Panthers seem to be trying to go for the Hail Mary. Cam Newton passes to Calvin Benjamin, who gets stopped. The Bills come out in a strong formation. LaShawn McCoy gets the handoff. He jukes out Luke Kuechly. He breaks a tackle, and he's running down the sideline. There's only one man who could catch up to him, and LaShawn McCoy scores a touchdown. Stephen Hoshka for the kickoff. Kicks it up, and Curtis Samuel gets the ball. Curtis Samuel down the sideline, and he barely gets stopped at the 45-yard line. The ball is handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and Lorenzo Alexander tackles Christian McCaffrey. So Cam Newton's looking for someone open. Passes to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey gains the first down. So the Panthers convert to third down, and now it's 1st and 10. Panthers are in the I formation. Cam Newton it's a play action. Cam Newton throws it to Young. Young breaks the tackle, spins, and he gains a first down. So now it's 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Gerald Hodges blitzes in. Cam Newton finds the open man, Devin Funches, who breaks the tackle for the touchdown. So Devin Funches gets a touchdown. And now the Panthers are going for the PAT. The PAT is in. Now the score is 17-17. Tyler Taylor runs a play action, passes to Charles Clay, who trucks one defender, but he gets tackled by another. So the Bills have the ball on the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Tyler Taylor passes it for Zay Jones, but it's incomplete. Tyler Taylor gets the snap, passes to Zay Jones, who gets knocked back. and Zay Jones can't hold on to the ball.
He's a second-round pick.
His talent demanded that, and I do know some teams
Tyra Taylor
that first-round
gets the
grades
ball,
on him.
They added a
and he
lot of
throws it
size
for
to
Charles
the
Clay,
really needed
and Charles Clay
fusion of
gets the
speed.
first
He got
down.
very good in fusion
That was a
reads.
great pass by Tyra Taylor on the run.
Get anyone as well. They stuck to their
Now it's first and 10.
On first down.
Tyra Taylor passes to LaShawn McCoy, lets him open field, and LaShawn McCoy gets tackled at the 28-yard line.
Another big hitter.
getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to
Tyra Taylor hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy,
Yeah, if he can get a matchup
who
against
runs it for 8 yards.
maybe a defensive end drop.
the play clock.
And Tyra Taylor calls an audible, hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy, who fights for the first down.
18-yard line. 2
And they
yards
run
pick up
the hurry up
give
offense.
them a new set of downs.
Tyra Taylor gets the ball,
On first down.
passes it to LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy breaks a tackle, but he's tackled out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Before he's out of bounds.
Now it's 2nd and 1 for the Bills.
They'll make it second. Play clock.
The Bills run a dive,
Here's Jones.
and Taiwan Jones fights to the 5-yard line.
4 yards on the what they do on first and goal.
Tyra Taylor gets a snap, and he tries to find some running room, but he gets sacked by Starla Tulele.
5-yard line.
So now the Bills, they try to pass it one more time, and Tyra Taylor overthrows Zay Jones.
Really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
So it's first and 10 for the Panthers.
No big plays by the
The ball is handed off to Christian McCaffrey, who almost had a running lane. Richard Davius White got off his block, and he made a tackle.
play of the drive. Let's give credit all
So now it's 2nd and 2 for the Carolina Panthers.
carrying the ball. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
Cam Newton runs a read option. He spins, but he gets tackled by Gerald Hodges.
Down the pass rushers because they have to
So now it's first and 10.
and stay
Cam Newton hands the ball up to Christian McCaffrey, who jukes out a defender, almost jukes out another, but he gets pushed down for a gain of nothing.
I mean, you just do it the same
Panthers are on the 40-yard line,
ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or
and
few different plays.
now it's the 4th quarter.
Overall essence of the running game.
It's been a very
Cam Newton's under center. Marcel Davis brings some pressure, passes to Ed Dixon, and Ed Dixon, he is stopped short,
not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice
and the Panthers are gonna go for it.
Primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight
So
end.
it's 14 inches.
To that big frame.
Cam Newton goes for the pass, throws it to a wide open Kelvin Benjamin. Eli Apple's on the chase, but Kelvin Benjamin gets a touchdown. So the Bills tried to blitz Cam Newton hard, bringing in everyone, but they didn't defend the pass.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they
PAT is up, and the Panthers are winning 24-20.
That they didn't punch it in for
So the Bills are on the 29-yard line. Tyra Taylor hands the ball off to LaShawn McCoy. He's stopped in the backfield, breaks a tackle, and LaShawn McCoy fights to the yard of scrimmage.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him.
So what should have been a loss of yards, LaShawn McCoy fights
He's carried the ball. But
back to the line of scrimmage.
all those old coaches say, the ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
time running out here on the play clock.
So they toss it to LaShawn McCoy, who finds a running lane, jukes out a defender, and he gets knocked back hard by Luke Kuechly.
Give him play, a little bit of
And the
confidence, a
Bills,
little bit of
they're
momentum.
gonna go for it.
Every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
It worked for Carolina. Let's see if it works for the Bills.
They'll try to sneak with Taylor.
Tyra Taylor drops down, and he gains the first down.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
So the drive is still alive.
Longer distance than you would expect to see for a quarterback sneak. Normally it's
Tyra Taylor ran a QB sneak,
but when you get
got the first down,
get upfield for a pass,
and now the Bills still have the ball.
on the sneak, and it worked
Tyra Taylor hands off to LaShawn McCoy,
Much room to operate.
gains only 1 yard.
Only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first
They
down.
run the hurry up offense,
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away where they just saw from
and Tyra Taylor is sacked.
He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
this
So the Bills are in a empty formation.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tyrod Taylor gets sacked by Corn Elder. So the Panthers have the ball at the 7-yard line.
Good decisions, distributing the ball well.
Cam Newton under center. Gives the ball to Jonathan Stewart, who's back in the game. And Jonathan Stewart loses a yard. Cam Newton runs a play action, and he gets sacked. Shaq Lawson sacks Cam Newton. So now it's 3rd and 12 for the Carolina Panthers. They're at their own 4-yard line. So Cam Newton's under center. Runs another play action. He rolls out to his right, and he passes it to Greg Olsen. And Greg Olsen catches it on the sideline for a first down. So Cam Newton in the shotgun. He runs another play action. No, and he is sacked by Lorenzo Alexander. Cam Newton's under center this time. And he quick snaps him. Passes it to Greg Olsen. And Greg Olsen gets another first down. Cam Newton, he hands the ball off to Jonathan Stewart. And Jonathan Stewart gets tackled. So now it's 2nd and 5. Young is in motion. Cam Newton hands the ball off to Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart has an open lane, but he is tackled by Eli Apple. Eli Apple makes a stop. And now it's 1st and goal for the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton tosses it to Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart breaks a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. So the Bills come on an I formation this late in the game, and LaShawn McCoy gets hit hard by Luke Kuechly. The Bills call a timeout. Tyrod Taylor gets the snap, passes it for Andre Holmes, who makes the catch. Now they're running the hurry-up offense. Tyrod Taylor gets the ball again. Throws it up for Zay Jones. And the ball is intercepted by Captain Munnerlyn. Captain Munnerlyn's running down the sideline. Jukes out the defender. And Captain Munnerlyn brings the ball to the 48-yard line. And Cam Newton waiting patiently, running down the clock. Greg Olsen in motion. Cam Newton has the ball up to Jonathan Stewart, who gets tackled. And the Bills are now using their timeouts. There's 5 seconds in the game. 3, 2, 1, and the Panthers win the game. The final score is 31-20. Cam Newton, nearly perfect in his completion percentage, threw for 227 yards, 2 TDs. Tyrod Taylor threw for 161 yards and 2 interceptions. LaShawn McCoy ran for 161 yards. Jonathan Stewart ran for 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey saw some action, got 17 yards. And Tyrod Taylor ran for 31 yards himself and a touchdown. Greg Olsen had 95 yards on the day. Charles Clay had 80 yards. Cameron Benjamin had 67. LaShawn McCoy had 37. So Cordy Glenn led up 3 sacks. And Richard Incognito led up 1. Kuechly had 6 solo tackles. 11 tackles. Lorenzo Alexander and Charles Johnson both had 2 tackles for loss. And Mario Addison had 3 sacks. Captain Munnerlyn and Mario Addison had an interception. And yeah.